Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm having a pretty good day. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Now in this episode we got a couple problems we need to address here. So as you can see, we got a bunch of snowflakes running around. So we're going to have to figure out a heating problem. So as you can see, we have a bunch of fuel. We had another comment on our episode from yesterday to make sure that we have enough vendors in the markets. So we're going to make sure that we have at least 2 in every one right now, and I think we have 2 in these ones, so we'll up this one to have an additional. And I think especially in those areas where they have a lot more peeps to handle, I think we're gonna up it to have 3 in each, and we'll see how that goes. So this guy that's down here, we'll leave it at 2. I don't want to take away too many of my laborers. Now that I know how nice it is to have them, I don't want to get rid of them. So that hopefully we'll see deals with the cold. I think part of the snowflakes too is it's kind of like over here when we had our travel times. Like these people go all the way to their homes to get rid of the snowflake. So I think that part of it and why I was seeing so many were because those people were moving to their homes to get warm again. So and I think mayhap part of that is also clothing. So we have some clothes. Look, we have 135 rough clothes and then 116 down jackets. Now, I don't know if it actually matters in this game, but from what I know, down is pretty warm. So I don't know if these down jackets are favored for winter times and the rough clothes are just colder. So I'm gonna see if I can find somebody who's got a rough jacket, or maybe I'll see if I can go to the tailor that's making them and we can see if it says anything about that. So we'll take a peek around here and see if we can find that tailor, and I think it was somewhere over here. It's right here. So the tailors that are making the down jacket says made from linen, cotton, cloth, or linen, and feathers, wool, or alpaca wool, warmer than rough clothes. So I think that's part of the warmth thing. Maybe they can be out a little bit more. Let's see if this is even better. Warmer than a down jacket and makes citizens happier. So in order to get this, we're gonna need silk. And we don't have... do we? Okay, so we do have one more development point available. And I'm not sure what to do with this yet. So we could go down to silk and start making the warm clothes. Maybe that's what we want to do here, because our clothes are an issue. I don't feel like we have enough coming in. I don't want people to be cold and die off, so let's just read what this says here. So we get the silkworm shed. It looks like it provides materials for silk production at the weaving workshop. Okay. Clothing factory makes a greater variety of clothes, and we don't have lamp oil yet, so we can't quite do that. Mulberry leaves, I don't have any of that action. So maybe silk isn't our best bet. Maybe we need to go into lamp oil. So lamp oil is going to be under construction here. We got lighting, and this guy is going to process fat into lamp oil, and then the lamp oil and glass bottles into lanterns. So we could go down that avenue, or we could also go down into a hospital. But I think what I'm going to do before any of that action is let's get these hand carts. We have backpack, which is in betwixt us and the hand cart. I think that'll be good. And then hand cart, we looked at this a little bit ago. Timber and steel and carrying capacity 150%, so super good. And a little bit down the line we can get animal power. We don't have horses and donkeys yet, but it's going to help us move more goods around. I think this will be a good thing to get because it helps us for a longer amount of time than just lamp oil, and it will help everything and not just one tier. So let's do that. We're going to need our nurseries. We're going to need more of those, and we're going to need some more construction materials. It says 0 here, and it must just be referring to a stone, because that's what that little icon is. Yeah, see, 6 and 6. So the stone thing, I think we'll start to catch up a little bit on stone once some of these buildings get built that we have queued up. Like, I think all of these buddies need stone. Yeah, so that's, 36 stone right there. This guy needs 10 stone. So it'll be a little bit until we can start accumulating a little stockpile of stone at our current rate. So what we could do is throw a couple more people in the quarry. We do have 4 people working there now. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. Another thing I want to do is start to replace these farms over here with plantations. Now, since they are slightly better than farms, that's what I want to do. And finally, the other thing we have is tools. So we have a steel tool maker guy working over here, taking some timber and steel and making it into steel tools, because I have low wood, or I have low stone and low iron ore. So that's why I went with the steel, because we had some steel lying around. So that's why I did that, and of course the steel is just the best anyways. We do have a merchant here, so let's see. Oh, so we had some tiers in here, those little blue diamondy things, and I took those out because I asked in the last episode about those, and somebody said that they're good for more end game materials. So I don't want to blow all of those on stupid frivolous things. So I took those out, so I don't do that. But we can take a little peek here and see if we can find anything good that we can trade some of our tobacco for. I do like the bandages for the clinics. That's always a good thing, I think. And you know, stone tools might not be the worst thing. Iron tools too, of course, because we have very little of the tool action. So maybe let's do this. So let's put in, ooh, do I want to do all of it? So that's 3,000. I don't know if I want to do all of it. So I'm gonna play with this and we'll get that figured out. And I'll be right back once I figure out what I want to do. Okay, here's the breakdown. We got 100 iron tools, 41 stone tools, and 1 bandage. So that puts us at 3,000, 3,000. Let's make that transaction happen. So we'll get rid of that guy, and we'll get that switched around, and then we'll get our tobacco being replenished in our little ferry area, and that will be great. And this is our tobacco guys. Remember, we only have the one, so we might add another one of those for our nursery while we are putting in a bunch of those. Speaking of which, let us go ahead and do that, because we are going to need some more medicine here pretty soon, I would imagine. I mean, we've been so low. Just expecting a plague at some point here to wipe everybody out. So let's get our nurseries. Now, since we have this nice little area over here, I think I'm going to contribute a couple more buildings into it. It's just, I like that it's close. It's another extra little bit, and I'm gonna keep going down this way with homes. So in this little spot, maybe we'll do a couple more nurseries in here like so. Oh, I should go one more over. So let's move that road over. If I can, I think I'll be able to. And we'll get 3 nurseries working down over here. It's right here. Get those guys squeaked in like so. And another thing I want to do is start replacing stuff with stone roads, but again, we're so low on stone that it doesn't really make sense at this point. The citizens walk faster, so twice as fast as dirt roads, so it's gooder, much more gooder. So we'll get this stuff built here. Timber and clay, no rocks, luckily. Now, while we're here, let's check out what our plantation takes. Planks, bricks, and glassworks. So we could do a couple. I don't want to interrupt somebody who's working. So let's wait. So this is April. Let's wait until these seasons are done and the farmers get these planted. And then during the winter, we'll start switching out the fields for the plantations, and we'll do it that way instead. Now, I knocked out a couple of our folks that are working on the fish ponds, and I got rid of 2. So we have those guys shifted elsewhere, probably as laborers right now. But we have a couple miners. So let's see, we got coal working. I think fuel is here. Yeah, 23, it's slow. Mayhap I'm gonna leave coal. Let's throw another person on our quarry, and we'll throw another person on our iron ore. And we are catching up a little bit more on our iron ore, 194. We're doing okay. I mean, that's not great, but doing okay. Beverages. Oh, I forgot about this, I think. Forgot to show you guys this. So in our winery here, that's blacksmith. In our winery here, we are making beer now. So my hope was, kind of had a frowny face showing up over here. So we didn't have enough workers making the agave tequilas. So I wanted to have an additional alcoholic beverage for the citizens, and that in the form of beer in this case. So we have another thing to help contribute to our smiley faces all around town. We want everybody to have a smiley face because we are at high happiness right now. Work efficiency +10. Look at that, we can get all the way to ultra high. Work efficiency increases 10% per 25% health after 100. Church, theater, liquid, candy, and senior food can increase happiness. Senior food, that's a weird way to put that. So we are at average health levels. We want to have more better health levels. So I think the way to do that is with those bandages. We are also we looked at these already. The hospital, it could be a way to do that. I thought I did backpack. I must not have clicked it. We do have a little bit of cotton cloth sitting around, but we don't have ropes. So maybe another thing we do is we have our knitting workshop who is diligently making baskets over here. Maybe we build another one and we have them build some rope. I did just see that turn red as I was about to click away there. So we have to double check our reed fields. We have everybody working, so we might need another reed field as well. So let's go ahead, we'll do a knitting workshop. We might as well put it like right next door to these guys, right there. And then we need a reed field. Is that gonna be here? Here it is, under the tree. And we'll get another one working here, like so. And it looks like we'll need to put in a little road right there and right there. Okay, and that'll get worked on, and we can start to employ people in there. I'm gonna just check our fish. Here we got 4 out of 4. That's great. It looks like we are. Here we go. We're gaining some stuff here. Oh yeah, there's our tiers that I was talking about a second ago. We have some beer, but no spirits, and it's just not enough. How are we doing on our timber? I got to keep track of all this other stuff too. I don't want to forget about it. Let's go check out our raw materials. Is that what that is? Yeah, raw materials. So we're up, but kind of flatlining a little bit. So we'll put in another wood gather deal, and let's check our food, and we are on the decline. So we mentioned that we don't want to keep taking away from people. The last episode, I think it was, from our farms. So we are going to start adding people back into them. Now that we have beer, we're using oats. So I think we're going to put oats here and replenish those oats that we use. See, one thing I'm not sure yet is if it's necessary to have all 3 of these slots filled in with people. Just like these farms, I don't know if 2 is enough. I don't know if it's not enough. You know, something else I gotta watch. Or if you know, let me know, and we can adjust accordingly. Another thing with these farms is it looks like these warehouses are filling up pretty quickly. So let's see what we have in reserves as far as the upgrade material. So that was going to be our brick. So we have 500 brick. So we could upgrade a couple, and let's do that. It's 100. Do that, and we'll do that. Up over here, let's get a couple more nurseries going. I think we did just put a couple in down south there, but I don't think we can have too many of these at this point. Well, we probably could have too many of them eventually, but we're gonna go with one more over here, and we'll do one like that because it fits there. And we'll squirt a dirt road right there, like so. You know, I like these pastures too. Well, yeah, let's do the pastures because we don't need the food part of it, but we do need the alpaca furs. We do need the leather, so let's do a couple more pastures. We'll go like so, 8 by 8, and we'll run a road up this way, and then we'll split this. And we can keep going this way a little bit more too. Let's double check our logging camp. We have one right. I thought we were building one more. Ah, we are. Okay, so again, stone. So we'll have to wait till that gets fixed or built, I mean, and get some stone into it. So let's double check here. We have 5. Can I do any more? How many people? We got 15. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll get one more person working there as well. 6 people working the quarry, 5 people working the iron mines, and 2 people getting this coal. All right, I think the wheels are in motion for some good stuff. Check it out. We're at almost 800 stored medicine, much better than the 0 that we had a little bit ago. We have a little bit more stone, 140. A little bit more iron ore. Fuel's doing good. Clothing's doing pretty well. And we got some more tools coming in. So all sorts of things. The stuff that we were concerned about looks like we are heading in the right direction. We just got a merchant ship that pulled up, so let's check this out real quick. And ooh, what is this? School blueprint? Ooh, adult school. Okay. Lion blueprint and ooh, increased citizens' lifespan. So it looks like these are only 3,000 a piece, and I'm thinking that this is what those tiers are for that I had a comment on. So I like both of these, but I can only get one. Let's go with the longer lifespan. We'll do 1, and we'll put out 1,000. So that's 1-to-1. And is there anything else I want to grab out of here? Nope. All right, so let's see what this does. Okay, so we got a thing here. Angel. Decorative buildings that can be built in towns. Blueprints required. Statue of Angel incarnation will increase lifespan of the citizens slightly. Ah, okay, so here, there it is. There's the tier. So I didn't notice that before on any of the other ones because I didn't have it. So let's see how big this thing is. It's not very big at all, 3x3, and it only takes the one tier to make. Oh, I wish I could. Okay, that'll work. How about right there? So we'll get that worked on. Oh, I clicked on that by mistake. But we got a new person for agricultural proficiency +1 and quality of life proficiency +1. We have 10% farm yield and all citizen stress -10. So a bunch of good stuff. Check it out. We are in yellow bars now in health and happiness. So that's doing great as well. I'm feeling really good after this. And we got a bunch of stuff set up. We have another reed field. We have another one on the way. So we'll have plenty coming in. We got this thing built. It's making us rope. And we have this thing built, making us baskets. The rope I want to use for a couple more advanced buildings. I'll probably do another one and start making a rope for backpacks and for fishing nets. So I'll try both those things out. It's going to be a little bit, not this episode probably. We have 2 more pastures. We have another one for alpaca, another one for buffalo. We got a school over here teaching some more kids. 2 more warehouses in this area. We got a repair shop. We got all the things. It's just going really well. Check this out. We got hand carts. So we can start to get our hand carts. We'll take you through the development points real quick. We are gaining development points at a nice rate finally. So we go to our logistics. Backpack, you know about that. Handcart, I just showed you that one. And you may have noticed we now have a forest farm. So I haven't gotten very far with the forest farm. I just completed that right here. So we can start the process of that. So these are supposed to be better than the logging camps. And it's one of my weak points right now is timber. So we'll get a couple of those farms going. And I'm hoping and thinking that they'll benefit from the farm buffs. And then we can start to accumulate a bunch of timber. And it will just have our stockpiles and stockpiles of stuff. And it will be very good. We can start to slowly and very timidly try and expand our populations. Just be careful. I have whittled my backlog of workers down to 3, which not very good. I don't want to do that again. Well, I was gonna make this into medical soap. Nice. Now that we have medicines, let's make some medicinal soap as well. Perfect. Oh, we have all of these are herbs, and these are also all herbs. So plenty of herbs coming in finally. We're doing great. And that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, or afternoon. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Settlement Survival.